On MVI Live as two teams looking for their first win of the season. 0-2 State Farm and 0-2 Lee Supply, but some reinforcements for this Lee Supply team. Autumn Matthews will see her first action in the MVISBL. They also have Angelina Massey in her first appearance. She obviously is unable to play due to that injury, but Massey is here in attendance for this team as Bella, Angelina's sister, is a part of the Dax Thomas State Farm team. Opening tip controlled, and a backcourt violation to start. As inbound, as Rodriguez. Now it's taken by Chupka. Chupka finds a cutter, deflected away. There's Rachel Manfredo. Manfredo slows things up. Manfredo off to Still. Skylar Still in the right wing. Still kicks it out far side as that's Creech inside Manfredo. Manfredo looks to get back outside and does. Is driving now in is Creech. Creech puts it up and one. London Creech. And Lee Supply strikes first. Creech up and Creech in. 3 points for London Creech, and it's 3-0 Lee Supply. 15-19 remaining here in the half. As driving in, kicking out, there's Rodriguez. No good. Rebound far and out of bounds. We'll go back the other way as that one over to Isaiah Petty, part of the boys league and Sarah Catholic's basketball team. He'll be in action tomorrow. As inbound goes to Still. Still over. That's to Rachel Black. Back to Still. Near side. London Creech. Creech down low. Manfredo. Manfredo up off the window and in. Rachel Manfredo. And it's 5-0 Lee Supply over at Dax Thomas State Farm as here's Rodriguez. Rodriguez. Now it's taken by Chupka. Chupka in the right wing. Drives on Black. Chupka throws it up. No good. Rebound Creech. London Creech over the divider. Creech kicks it off. Manfredo for two, and Rachel Manfredo hits from just inside the arc. Rachel up to 4, and it's a 7-0 run to start for Lee Supply. Taken in the near side, that's by Nikolai. Nikolai off the deflection and out of bounds. Actually, they say it goes out cleanly, and Lee Supply takes back over. Inbound London Creech. Creech into the middle, Rachel Manfredo. Manfredo pulls up. Manfredo for two, knocks it down again. Rachel Manfredo's kind of made a living as we'll get a timeout early on by Dax Thomas State Farm. 9-0 run for Lee Supply to start, but those long twos has become very common for Rachel Manfredo. We saw it against Latrobe, where the entire gym, I think besides me, thought she hit a three when her foot was just inside the arc. Many thought that tied the game. It did not. And then we've seen now twice early on for Rachel Manfredo. Two very deep twos in this game as Lee Supply a 9-0 run. 6 by Manfredo, 3 by London Creech. And Lee Supply is the area's leader in sales of pipe and plumbing systems for nearly 60 years. Family owned and operated with a commitment to assure their clients the best overall and exceptional performance and support. Lee Supply serving the community since 1954. 9-0 run to start for Lee Supply over at Dax Thomas State Farm. 14-17 remaining here in the half as there's Rodriguez outside. That's Benlock. Benlock back to Chupka. Chupka in the right wing. Caroline Summer guarding. Underhand toss. That's to Rodriguez. Rodriguez in the right wing. Tess Rodriguez backpedals. There goes Rodriguez driving in on Summer. And a foul on Summer. First Summer foul on Caroline Summer. As the trigger here, Chupka. Chupka flips it outside. That's to Nikolai. Aggie Nikolai. Foul line floater from the lane, and Nikolai ends the 9-0 run. As there's Skylar Still. 13:45 remaining in the half. Skylar Still, far side. Controlled there by Creech. Inside Manfredo. Manfredo on the right block. Puts it up and in. 8 points for Rachel Manfredo. And it's an 11-2 lead for Lee Supply. over to Axe Thomas State Farm. Far side controlled, working her way in. Chupka outside. Aggie Nikolai, the lone scorer for Axe Thomas today. Skipped across. Driving and kicking it out. There was Hall. Now it's Rodriguez to Benlock. Benlock, top of the key, guarded by Summer. Benlock back over to Rodriguez. One more Nikolai. Nikolai drives in. Left block, puts it up, but travels first. And Lee Supply takes back over with 13:06 remaining in the half, an 11-2 lead for Lee Supply. As at the other end, Summer fouled underneath. She'll shoot a pair. First shot up and in for Caroline Summer. Make it a 12-2 game, 10-point advantage for Lee Supply. As that might be and is not a lane violation, as Manfredo almost got an extra early start, I should say, was able to hold back. Summer 2 for 2, 3 for 3 is Lee Supply from the stripe. Nikolai the lone scorer. It's Chupka with the ball now. As back the other way, Hall, kick out Nikolai. Nikolai, top of the key, Nikolai. Back to Benlock. Benlock, one more. It's Rodriguez. Tess Rodriguez up top. Benlock. Far side they go. There's Hall. Hall drives in, puts it up, and she's fouled underneath. As Rachel Manfredo in the vicinity, she will be the guilty party. Sending Erica Hall to the stripe, leading scorer on Dax Thomas State Farm. 14.5 points per game, 9 rebounds per game. For Hall, first one up, no good. Hall, a rising junior at South Fayette. Tries to right the ship here. It's a 9-0 run to start for Lee Supply, 13-2 overall, and make it 14-2 as the back end is knocked down by, 13-3 as the back end's knocked down by Hall, cutting into this Lee Supply advantage. Up top, it's Rachel Manfredo. Manfredo rolling right. Manfredo down to the right block, stops up, pulls the trigger from the short corner. Manfredo, double digits with 10. Season average of 15 for Manfredo, sits at 10 now as near side, and kicking it back up top is Dax Thomas State Farm. Nikolai, now it's Rodriguez, back up top they go. Benlock for three, no good. Great hustle by Rodriguez, puts it up and rattles it in. Tess Rodriguez makes it 15-5 with 11:44 remaining. Lee Supply still in command. As Skylar still at the foul line, backpedal, still looking for help. There's London Creech in the right wing. London Creech rolling down low, up, no good. Rebound snared down, that's by Chupka. Here comes Ella Chupka in transition, far side, Erica Hall. Now it's controlled, back up top it goes to Tess Rodriguez. Rodriguez pedaling back, Rodriguez, kick out. That's Chupka. Chupka, top of the key. Chupka, right elbow. Chupka puts it up with the right, no good. Rebound grabbed. And back the other way in transition, it's Creech. Creech kicks it out to Still in the left corner. Drives the baseline. Left block, right hand. Rattles, no good. Rebound, Creech off the window and in. 5 now for London Creech. 17-5 advantage here for Lee Supply. Up top, controlled by Benlock. Plays a little catch with Erica Hall. Benlock driving in, back to Hall. Taken away, there's Manfredo in transition. Rachel Manfredo stops up and travels. Trying to elude Tessa Rodriguez as Kenzie Saliga and Riley Vinik check in. Autumn Matthews and Gabby Ducey for Lee Supply. Autumn Matthews' brother Austin, part of EPT on the boys' side of things. 2-0, they hit 100 in their last game. Did EPT, one of 2 teams to do that. As outside, Nikolai drives right block, puts it up and puts it in. Aggie Nikolai, first to be a multiple point scorer today or bucket scorer for Dax Thomas. It's 17-7 as Still pulls up way short as guarding the boundary line was Riley Vinik. As back the other way, Way outside, 3 on its way, comes up short. That's by Chupka. Rebound on to Matthews. Back the other way, it's Rachel Manfredo, this year's #1 pick inside Creech. Outside Black. Rachel Black, the South Fayette soccer standout, travels on her way in. Back the other way, in no hurry is Aggie Nikolai. Now it's taken by Erica Hall, far side Chupka. Chupka drives in, left block guarded by Black. Kick out near side, now it's Nikolai. Nikolai pulls up, back ironing in. Aggie Nikolai up to 6, matching her season point total through the first 2 games. Went from 6 to 12 here this year, and there's Autumn Matthews up and under, off the window and fouled. As Autumn Matthews will shoot 2, Kenzie Saliga the guilty party. We'll look for her first points ever in the MVISBL, does Autumn Matthews. First team all-section for the Yacht Cougars this past season. As Autumn puts it up, rattles no good. 17-9 lead here for Lee Supply. They started on a 9-0 run, 13-2 run before Aggie Nikolai got going as Autumn Matthews rights the ship. Her first point of the season. As here's Nikolai again in some confidence transition. Kickoff, Chupka, no good. Rebound long, Hall walks the tightrope, gets it to Nikolai, right wing. Nikolai off to Erica Hall. Hall, right elbow, underhand toss, now driving in, kicking out. 3 up and 3 long as Nikolai couldn't get it to fall. Rachel Manfredo slows things up over the divider. Manfredo up top. There's Rachel Black for 3. Yes, indeed, Rachel Black. Her first bucket of the game. And it's 21-9 in favor of Lee Supply. Nikolai finds her teammate in Chupka. Chupka, handoff. Nikolai, step back 2. No good, off the iron. Rebound bounces out, and Lee Supply takes over with 8:34 remaining in the half. Gabby Ducey, now it's taken by Rachel Black. 8:31 remaining here in a running first half clock. 21-9 Lee Supply leads. Rachel Black looking to penetrate. Black kicks it back out. That's the London Creech. Creech, top of the key. Creech drives in, left hand layup, no good. Rebound, grab down and taken away. It's Gabby Ducey, denied by Kenzie Saliga, her future high school teammate at Bell Vernon. Great pressure there by Kenzie Saliga. London Creech the trigger down to our left. Creech looking for an outlet option. Gets it in to Manfredo, as Manfredo on the perimeter will turn things over to Dax Thomas State Farm with 9:08 remaining in the half. 21-9 lead for Lee Supply. Rachel Manfredo leading all parties with 10. As there's a steal, Creech in transition, and London Creech off the window and in. 7 for London Creech, 23-9. Lead for Lee Supply against Dax Thomas, the 2 winless teams here in the MVISBL, as there's Erica Hall for 3 off the mark. Rachel Black with the rebound. Black in transition. Rachel slows things up. Black up top. Manfredo for 3. Buried! Rachel Manfredo, give her 13. And a timeout called. A full timeout by Dax Thomas State Farm as they trail 26-9 here in this one. As it has been all Lee Supply so far, as life is full of surprises, some good, some not so good, and that's why your local State Farm agent, Dax Thomas, is there with good neighbor service and surprisingly great rates for everyone. That's right, at State Farm, you get great service and great rates with every policy, so you can be prepared for all life's surprises. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, as we will see Kaylin Settles check into the game for the first time this season, as Kaylin Settles, a rising freshman at Elizabeth Ford. And if the name sounds familiar, we saw her brother Vernon 2 years ago as a freshman at Elizabeth Ford stand out both in football and in basketball. He is now playing football and basketball for the Central Catholic Vikings Also, Kaylin, the niece of former Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Charlie Batch. So some good bloodlines for Kaylin Settles, the rising freshman, part of 2 EF rising freshmen now in the contest. Mia Sosteric in the game for Lee Supply as Riley Vinik off the mark. Rebound by Rachel Manfredo. As here's Manfredo, coast to coast, inside. Matthews up, no good. Second time it will fall for Autumn Matthews. Give her 3. 28-9 in favor of Lee Supplies. A foul at the other end, and shooting 2 will be Chepka as the foul goes against Rachel Black. Chepka, 8.5 points per game, scoreless thus far for the rising junior from Chartiers Valley. First shot up and in for Ella Chepka, giving double digits to Dax Thomas State Farm as Tatum Olzak will check in, replacing Rachel Black. As 2 for 2 goes Ella Chepka, and it is now 28-11. As at the other end, London Creech taken away. It's Riley Vinik. Creech takes it right back. As there's Mia Sosteric. Sosteric inside, pretty feed to Creech. Outside, Olzak pulls the trigger. Got it! A triple for Tatum Olzak. And it's 30-11. Lee Supply rolling here in game number 3 this evening. As there's Kaylin Settles. Kaylin in the right wing, guarded by Creech. Settles looks to drive. Settles tried to split a pair. Surrounded, and it's taken away by Creech. Here comes Creech in transition. Creech rolling left block, lays it up, no good. Rebound Settles, and Settles fouled by her future high school teammate Mia Sosteric. Both rising freshmen at Elizabeth Ford for Coach Crystal Gibbs, who took her team to the district semifinals, where they lost to the Blackhawk Cougars, a team filled with sharpshooters once again. You know, time in and time out, that team just has pure shooters. You know, a few years ago back, you go with the now RMU shooting guard Mackenzie Amelia. Now with that, what that roster has on it this past year, I mean, just incredible what that Blackhawk program's able to put in and year out. As another program able to produce stars is Trinity. That's where Riley Vinik is at as she misses her first attempt. Riley, softball, volleyball player as well. Twin sisters, Kaylin and Emily. They're not her twins. Kaylin and Emily already went through the program. Currently sophomores at Slippery Rock. I actually saw their final district game when Trinity lost in the championship game to Chartiers Valley 2 years ago. That was at Peters Township, as Riley Vinik puts it up, no good, 0 for 2. Technically 0 for 3, as she got the second chance off the lane violation. As driving in was Still, kick out there. Rachel Manfredo for 3, no good. Rebound Tatum Olzak denied, but fouled by Kenzie Saliga. Second foul on Saliga. We'll put Tatum Olzak to the charity stripe, a rising sophomore at Plum. Also our Game 1 camera operator. As 4 points for Tatum Olzak. Appreciate her doing that again for us. Nick Hicks running at the final 2 games of the evening. It's Tatum 2 for 2. Give Tatum 5 points. A 3 and 2 from the charity stripe is underneath Saliga. A foul to a foul at the other end, as this time Kenzie Saliga will get a shoot a pair, and we'll see 4 new bodies for Dax Thomas State Farm enter after the first Kenzie Saliga shot. Or at least 3, unless all 4 if Saliga is the party staying. First one, no good for Kenzie Saliga. So 3 will change. Vinik, Settles, and Hall all exit. Saliga and Chepka stay. Saliga will exit if she makes this in replace of Aggie Nikolai. Leads the team with 6 points. Saliga, back iron, bounces, no good. Rebound, Rachel Manfredo. Now it's Tatum Olzak. Olzak Kicks it to Manfredo. Manfredo back behind it goes, and that's where it's controlled by Skylar Still. Now it's taken by Olzek. Stops up, foul line, bounce pass, outside it goes. Manfredo, Rachel Manfredo. Outside Mia Sesteric in the right wing. Sesteric inside Manfredo. Rachel Manfredo over the mark. Rebound, Kenzie Saliga off to Ella Chepka. Chepka up over the center court stripe. Spinning away from traffic, drives in, left block, and a tie-up called. Great job by Mia Sesteric. And it's going to stay with Dax Thomas as Saliga checks out in replace of Aggie Nikolai. 33-11, Lee Supply leads. Inbound goes inside and out to the corner. That's Chupka off the mark, long rebound, and that one's watched out of bounds by London Creech. 22-point advantage for Lee Supply with 5:18 remaining in the half. Up over the center court logo, that is Still. Skylar Still surveying her options. Still rolling right. Still. Bounce pass inside. Caroline Summer drives right block, puts it up, and she's fouled on the shot attempt. The foul will go against Bella Massey, the rising freshman. Younger sister of Angelina Massey, the Ringgold standout. As around the cylinder, no good for Caroline Summer. Now 2 for 3 from the stripe. Caroline Summer, second one up, is off the iron, no good. An empty trip from the charity stripe. Dax Thomas a chance to cut closer as Chupka pulls up, and she's fouled by Mia Sesteric, who got her on the elbow. Second foul on Mia Sesteric. First one will not go for Ella Chupka. Now 2 for 3 as we will get a substitution after this. Chupka rights the ship, give her 3 as Ella Chupka out. Erica Hall back in, just 1 point for Hall. Hall's averaging 14.5 per game. As there's Skylar Still over the divider. Skylar Still rolling. Still. Far side, Tatum Olzak. Back outside, Still. Still drives in. Right block, lays it up. No good. Rebound, Manfredo put back off the iron and in. 15 for Rachel Manfredo in the opening half. 35-12, Lee Supply leads. As there's Benlock in the left wing. Benlock. Now it's Rodriguez. Foul line, left block. Rodriguez fouled by Summer. As Caroline Summer will send Tess Rodriguez to the line. Rodriguez 2 points so far tonight. First trip to the stripe for Rodriguez. 6 missed free throws on 9 attempts. Make it 7 on 10. So 30% from the charity stripe as the team is Dax Thomas State Farm here this evening. So Steric and Summer out. Rodriguez no good. Rebound grabbed down though. That's by Hall. Hall gets it back from Nikolai. Hall pulls up over Manfredo, but Manfredo in the way, affecting the shot, and back the other way we go in transition. Driving in, Skylar Still with the reverse, no good. Hall up ahead. Here's Benlock. Matthews in transition. Defense affects it enough. As back outside, Nikolai knocked out of her hands by Still, and it's going to stay with Dax Thomas State Farm with 3:44 remaining in the half. Benlock gets it in. Nikolai inside, off the window, no good. Unable to fall for Erica Hall. Olzak to Still. Still has Black in the corner, goes that way. Black for 3, buried it. Rachel Black, second 3 of the contest. 8 points last game for Rachel Black. 6 here tonight, 38-12 lead for Lee Supply. 3:14 remaining as Benlock off the back iron and off the top of the backboard. Other way we will go as Ella Chupka back in. She will replace Bella Massey. And a full timeout called by Dax Thomas State Farm. 38-12, Lee Supply leads. As we'll take a break as well, as Lee Supply is dominated from the start here in this one right here on MVI Live.
Before or after the game, stop by Dogs, the Mon Valley's newest sports bar and restaurant. Great food, 9 10-foot big screen TVs to watch your favorite sports events, live music every Thursday night, all your favorite bottled beers, plus 16 more on tap, and we serve breakfast every day until 11 a.m. Dogs in the Walmart Lowe's Plaza in Belle Vernon.
Back here on MVI Live with 2:39 remaining in half number one. It's been all Caitlin Slagus and Lee Supply. 38-12 as Coach Caitlin Slagus has her team rolling. A 9-0 run to start, 13-2 overall the run would go. 15 points for Rachel Manfredo, 7 for Creech, and 5 for Tatum Olzak. And on the other side, 6 for Nikolai, leading the party for Lee Supply as only 15 points in the first half last game for Dax Thomas State Farm. They've proven to be mainly a second-half team so far this year, which is not a trend I think they want to get too comfortable with, but that has been the case so far this season. As near side, driving Creech, kick out Olzak, Tatum, short corner shot, rims out, rebound Benlock. 2:07 remaining. Here comes Rodriguez. Rodriguez, top of the key, Tess Rodriguez. Kicks it to the right wing, handoff. And now it's taken by Chupka. Ella Chupka rolling, trying to penetrate. Chupka out to Hall. Hall got to get going offensively. Hall up off the window, no good, but nobody crashed the boards besides Anna Matthews. Easy board for the rising junior. Outside, Black for three again. Buried again! Rachel Black 3 for 3 from outside, and it's 41-12 Lee Supply. 1:32 remaining in the half. As there's Ella Chupka. Chupka in the paint, trying to go up over Olzak, and a foul on Black. As Rachel Black picks up her second. Chupka the trigger down to our right. Inside Rodriguez. Tess Rodriguez rolls to the right wing. Rodriguez. Bounce pass outside, Chupka from Hall. Into the paint it goes. That's Benlock. Bounce pass, Chupka, right wing, drives in. Chupka with the left, no good. Rebound, Matthews. And a foul will go against Skylar Still on the shot attempt by Ella Chupka, sending her to the line for the third time tonight. 3 for 4 from the charity stripe is Ella Chupka. 41-12 Lee Supply leads. Chupka up and in. Fourth point of the game. All from the charity stripe for Ella Chupka as Gabby Ducey in replacing Rachel Black. Second one falls as well. So 5 points for Chupka. That's leading, or excuse me, second on the team. 41-14. As there's Olzak, catch and release, and rattles out. Rebound, Matthews. Matthews puts it up, no good. And that one pinballs out. Last touch by Lee Supply, but Anna Matthews been an added bonus on the glass for head coach Caitlin Slagus. I think taking over, or off, excuse me, a lot of pressure from Rachel Manfredo underneath, not having to be the only big body for Lee Supply. Inside, Hall looks to go up and under, now dribbles, kicks it out. Chupka tries to drive, now pulls it back out. 24 on the clock. Chupka finds a lane, takes it, no good. Rebound, it's Olzak with 18, gets it off to Ducey. Ducey trapped in the backcourt and turning it over to Hall. Hall in the front court, gets it off, now Rodriguez. Rodriguez inside. As Nikolai outside, Benlock around the horn, Chupka for three, no good. Rebound Still with one, she will hold it at the half. Lee Supply 41, State Farm 14, as we'll take a break as it's been all Lee Supply through the first half right here in the final game of the evening on MVI Live.
There is nothing like a refreshing cup of quality coffee to start your day. Brand new to the Mon Valley is His Place Coffee Community and more. Every morning, our beans are ground at just the right time to give you that perfect cup of coffee or coffee specialty. Enjoy a fresh-made baked good to help start your day? Not a coffee drinker or looking for something different? Try one of our Frap Shakes Refreshers or specialty cremosos. From 6 a.m. to 2 p.m., it is more than just a coffee shop. Every cup of coffee helps us bring hope back into the community through our tutoring, reading, and single parenting programs. That is why we are His Place Coffee, Community, and More, located 103rd Street in Monessen.
Marble Diamonds and Jewelry, a third-generation family-owned and operated business since 1964. Whether you are looking to propose, promise, celebrate, or surprise, Marbills has the expertise, selection, and price to make your shopping experience relaxed and easy. Visit our showroom located at 112 Pricedale Road in Bell Vernon or call us at 724-929-6633. Marble Diamonds and Jewelry, your journey, your jeweler. Valdesari's Bakery, located 513 Broad Avenue in Bell Vernon, providing the Mon Valley with delicious fresh baked breads, buns, and other sweet treats since 1903. Along with our store location, we offer fundraising and wholesale options. For more information, call us at 724-929-8040 or visit us Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and tell them the Mon Valley Independent sent you. Before or after the game, stop by Dogs, the Mon Valley's newest sports bar and restaurant. Great food, 9-10-foot big screen TVs to watch your favorite sports events, live music every Thursday night, all your favorite bottled beers, plus 16 more on tap, and we serve breakfast every day until 11 a.m. Dogs in the Walmart Lowe's Plaza in Bell Vernon. The final half of the evening. Lee Supply up 41-14, just 3 points away from the clock running and not stopping here this evening, as Lee Supply has put up a masterful performance. As there's Skylar Still, but Dax Thomas State Farm's been good in the second half this year. As in the right wing, that's Skylar Still driving in. Rodriguez, the MVI Defensive Player of the Year, knocks it free, and Hall knocks it out. 15:43 remaining here in the half. 41-14, Lee Supply rolling. As there's London Creech, straight to the cylinder, no good. Rebound, Matthews away from Benlock, and Matthews with the right won't fall. Gets the rebound, one dribble, puts it up, but travels first. And Dax Thomas State Farm takes over. As here's Tess Rodriguez over the timeline. Rodriguez, far side, Ella Chupka. Inside, off the glass and in. Erica Hall's first bucket from the floor. 41-16, 15-11 remaining here in the contest. Black up top, there's Skylar Still. Catch with London Creech. London Creech for three, no good. Follows the shot and forces the travel. As it was a tie-up, Creech let go and Hall traveled. 41-16 with 14:56 remaining here in the half. Manfredo the trigger, Rachel Manfredo into Rachel Black. Black in the right wing. Black rolling, going down was Rodriguez. And an errant pass by Lee Supply, shooting themselves in the foot after Rodriguez went down. Nikolai will inbound to Rodriguez. Rodriguez looked over at her high school head coach, Caitlin Saliga, saying, "I'm okay," having a laugh. As driving in there is Chupka off to Nikolai, now far side, Erica Hall. Hall outside, Benlock. Benlock, handoff, Nikolai, right elbow, kicks it across. Hall deep for two, knocks it through, Erica Hall. 2 buckets from the floor here in the half. As it's a 4-0 run to start half number 2 for Lee Supply, or excuse me, Dax Thomas State Farm, as the whistle blows as Matthews couldn't get the handle cleanly. Chupka into Tessa Rodriguez. Rodriguez up top, swings it to the left wing. Inside they go, outside Nikolai. Nikolai drives in, left block, puts it up, puts it in. Aggie Nikolai up to 8, and it's a 6-0 run to start the second half for Dax Thomas State Farm. As it's now 41-20, lead down to 21. Driving in, Creech up off the window and in. As London Creech starts the Lee Supply scoring in half number 2, making it 43-20. 13:27 remaining here in the half. Skipped across Nikolai, outside Benlock, foul line, kick out Rodriguez. Rodriguez drives in. There's Hall, left corner 3, rattles out, rebound Manfredo. Rachel Manfredo averaging 7 boards per game. Black, now it's Creech, pulls the trigger, knocks it home, London Creech. Up to 12. 46-20. Lee Supply on top as Chupka foul by Black at the other end. Her third, team fourth. Chupka through the motions, up with the right and in. And Chupka goes 2 for 2. As at the other end, Matthews with the finish. Autumn Matthews up to 5. Here comes Chupka. Chupka wheeling back. Chupka. Now it's Nikolai. Nikolai to Rodriguez. Tess Rodriguez in the right wing. Rodriguez swings it near side. That's Ella Chupka. Ella Chupka for 3. Off the mark, rebound. Hall off her hands, back to Chupka from Benlock, drives in, right block, and Black denies, out of bounds. Going to stay with Dax Thomas State Farm. As Dax Thomas will inbound, getting it out to Hall for 3, and Hall no good. Rebound by Skylar Still. Back the other way, foul called in transition. Actually on the boundary went Still, and we'll go back the other way. 2 for Nikolai, 4 for Hall, and 2 points from the line for Ella Chupka. All 7 of Chupka's points are from the charity stripe. Chupka kicks it off. There's Benlock off the mark with the 3 ball as the rebound's grabbed down by Still. Still pushing near side, right up the middle. Now slows down the pace with 11:20 remaining in the half. Manfredo, right wing, inside she goes as blocked was Creech by Nikolai and out of bounds. Going to stay with Lee Supply with 11:12 remaining here in the half in rolling. Manfredo the trigger. Manfredo to Matthews. On to Matthews, drives in, right hand no good. Reversed by Manfredo, yes. 17 for Rachel Manfredo. As on the far side, Nikolai. Nikolai inside, knocked out, back the other way, Still to Black. Black driving in, Black pulls the trigger and rattles out. Rebound Rodriguez. Here comes Tessa Rodriguez. Near side Chupka. Ella Chupka. Left elbow. Now changing directions. Rolling. Off the fingertips of Manfredo. Hall out to Rodriguez. Guarded by Creech. Top of the key now moves left. Left block. Euro step down the lane. No good. Rebound grabbed down by Still. Still in transition. Bounce pass Black. Thought about the 3. Now penetrates. Jump stop. Left hand up. No good. Rebound by Aggie Nikolai with 10:03 remaining here in the half and counting. As a steal by Manfredo at the other end. 50-22 Lee Supply leads as Manfredo fouled in transition. And the guilty party is Tessa Rodriguez. As Rodriguez and Benlock exit, Saliga and Vinick enter. In the backcourt, it's controlled by Caroline Summer. Summer, top of the key. Caroline rolls left. Caroline Summer pulls the trigger. No good. Rebound, Matthews. Matthews puts it up, won't fall. Second time for Matthews will. Autumn Matthews up to 7, 52-22. Lee Supply dominant. As there comes Nikolai with the right, and one for Aggie Nikolai, giving her double digits with 10. Nikolai only 6 points coming into action today. 52-24, Lee Supply on top with 9:08 remaining here in this one. Back iron and out. As here comes Manfredo the other way. Manfredo to Matthews, stops up. Autumn Matthews back to Rachel Manfredo, has 17. Manfredo inside Matthews. Matthews puts it up. No good. Rebound, Manfredo banks it, won't fall. Rebound, Manfredo pulls it out beyond the perimeter. 8:47 remaining. Manfredo to Ducey. Gabby Ducey guarded by Venick. Screen by Manfredo. Ducey kicks it to Summers, far side. Summers down to the left block, up off the window. No good, but she's fouled and she'll shoot 2 as Kenzie Saliga, the guilty party, picks up her third. As another foul on Dax Thomas State Farm. Here in the MVISBL, brought to you by Cyber Athletics. 8:30 remaining here, half number 2, as Caroline Summers at the stripe. First shot no good for Summer. Made her first 2, missed her last 3 now with that first attempt not falling. 52-24, Lee Supply. Final game of the evening. First one saw overtime, last one was a one-possession game throughout the majority of half number 2. As another empty trip at the other end, it's Riley Venick outside. Hall for 3. Off the mark, rebound, Kenzie Saliga. Saliga has it taken away by Summer. Summer rolling to her left, over the timeline with a pass to Ducey. Gabby Ducey surrounded. Ducey has it taken away. That's Ella Chupka. 3-on-1 in transition. Chupka takes it herself with the left and gets it to fall. 9 now for Chupka. First point from the floor for Ella. Another 7 from the charity stripe as Hall knocks it out. Last to touch, Lee Supply maintains. 7:47 and counting here in the second half. 52-26, Lee Supply rolling. Caroline Summer. Now it's taken by Gabby Ducey. Ducey rolls left. Ducey down to the left block. Gabby Ducey stops up. Ducey kicks it out. Tatum Olzak for 3, no good. Rebound, grab down Erica Hall. Hall, Hail Mary pass, picked off by Summer. Summer in the backcourt, nobody was ready for it, off the leg of Olzak and out. .708 remaining here in half number 2, 52-26. State Farm trailing Lee Supply as Chupka foul trying to split a pair. It was Summer and Ducey in the vicinity. 52-26, Lee Supply on top of Dax Thomas State Farm. Final game of the evening. Bounce pass in, Venick fouled on the shot attempt. As Riley Venick led to the line for the second time tonight. Guilty party will be Gabby Ducey. Venick 0 for 2 from the line. Riley's father, a secondary coach at what was formerly California University. As Venick 0 for 3, looking for her first point of the season. As Venick, second one up, will rattle through for Riley Venick. First point of the season for the rising sophomore from Trinity. 52-27 now, Lee Supply still leading. There's Olzak for 3 again. Olzak off the mark, rebound by Kaylin Settles. Here comes Settles. Slows things down. Settles to Venick. Venick in the right corner. Venick outside Rodriguez. Rodriguez now backpedals. 6 minutes remaining here in the contest. There's Rodriguez down the lane, no good. Rebound grab down, that's by Caroline Summer. Summer in transition. Left wing, Summer drives down, left block, puts it up off the window, no good, as Summer will shoot a pair. 4th trip to the charity stripe for Caroline Summer. 5:54 remaining here in the half, 52-27, as Summers knocks home that one. 3rd point of the game for Summer, as London Creech replaces Rachel Manfredo. 17-point performance for Manfredo, if that is it. 15 coming in the first half. As that one off the mark, rebound grab down, that's by Nikolai. Here comes Nikolai, far side, Kaylin Settles drives in. Settles pulls up off the mark for Kaylin Settles, rebound Riley Vinik. Vinik to Rodriguez. Tess Rodriguez surveys her options, Mia Sosterik guarding. As kick out, far side Aggie Nikolai. Nikolai leads the scoring with 10 for Dax Thomas State Farm. As there's Settles back to Rodriguez. Tess Rodriguez, 2 points to her ledger today. Rodriguez driving in, kick out Nikolai. Nikolai, right block denied. London Creech says no. As Summer will be replaced by Rachel Black. 9 points today, all from beyond the arc. All in the first half as well for the rising senior. Nikolai, the trigger, running out of time, into Settles, off her fingertips and back out. As Saligo will check in, Aggie Nikolai out. 4:20 and rolling here in the second half, 53-29 your score. Inbound goes to Rachel Black. Black slows things down as she goes up over the divider. Rachel Black rolling, left block, knocked out of her hands by Rodriguez. Tessa Rodriguez. Rodriguez into the right wing. Rodriguez spinning away, kicks it out to Saliga. Saliga now to Vinik. Riley Vinik off to Saliga, back to Vinik. Vinik foul line, drives in, and Riley's fouled. As Riley Vinik will shoot a pair. Mia Sosterik, the guilty party. Vinik to the charity stripe for the 3rd time tonight, 1 for 4. Off the mark that time. 2nd time she's made it to the line this half. And a 30-second timeout called by Dax Thomas State Farm, down 53-27, 3:45 remaining in the contest. Again, a big thanks to Cyber Athletics and Euless Payne. Cyber Athletics always provides their best service for their clients, while always trying to achieve their clients' trust and satisfaction by striving to help young athletes develop using technology-based skills, development tools, and competition. For more information, visit cyberathletics.com. A big thank you to Euless Payne, the President and Chief Executive Officer, the owner of Cyber Athletics. He was the Chief Executive Officer of the Milwaukee Brewers back in the day. Was named All-State twice back when he played in Ringgold, the former Ringgold Ram. Very, great what Euless was able to do, giving back to the Mon Valley. Also was a member of Marquette University's 1977 NCAA championship basketball team and was a 1978 draft choice of the Detroit Pistons. As Euless Payne giving back to the Mon Valley where he got started, a great program, as Riley Vinik knocks home the back end. Tim Tyree, who's on the broadcast to end the boys' Week 1, was telling us a lot more about it. He's a senior advisor for Cyber Athletics. We'll have a lot more information about them throughout the course of the season. As a foul in the paint with 3:20 remaining in the half, 53-28 your score. Just 12 points this half for Lee Supply, 14 for Dax Thomas State Farm. As Creech, the trigger, flips it outside, knocked out of bounds by Kenzie Saliga. Going to stay with Lee Supply. This time it will be Mia Sosterik as the trigger on the near side. And now they're going to switch things over. It's going to be Dax Thomas basketball. Venick gets it into Riley Benlock. Benlock up over the divider. Benlock rolling right. Benlock up top. There's Venick. Riley Venick back to Benlock. Benlock inside she goes. Tipped out of bounds. It's almost out of bounds. Saved by Bellamassi. Now driving in. Benlock puts it up. No good. Rebound. Grab down London Creech. There's Black in transition. Black up off the glass and in. Double digits for Rachel Black. She has 11. Third player for Lee Supply to hit that mark with 2:20 remaining in the half. Underneath Saliga, and Saliga's fouled by Mia Sosterik. As Kenzie Saliga back to the charity stripe. 0 for 2 there tonight for Kenzie Saliga. No points for the rising junior from Bell Vernon. First shot up by Kenzie Saliga. Second one rattles in for Kenzie. 55-30 your score as Massey guards Sosterik. As Sosterik over, far side, Ducey no good. Rebound grab down by Benlock. Underneath, Venick keeps it alive, right to Saliga, off the window and in. Kenzie Saliga makes it 55-32 with 1:24 remaining. Lee Supply still well in hand. As underneath, knocked away. Here comes Kaylin Settles in transition. Settles straight to the cylinder, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Tatum Olzak flips it up to Creech. Creech to Sosterik. Mia Sosterik up off the window and in. And there's Mia Sosterik's first bucket of the summer. As 1 minute remaining here in this one, 57-32 your score, and off the deflection out of bounds. Dax Thomas will turn it over back to Lee Supply. .48 seconds remaining here in the half. Inbound goes to Black. Lee Supply will go to 1-2. Dax Thomas State Farm to 0-3. As driving in, putting it up is Black, no good. Rebound ricochets away from Venick. Black takes it back, turnover, it's Kaylin Settles. Fouled in transition by Gabby Ducey. As all that's left to really do is inbound the ball, and Lee Supply will get win number 1, paced by 17 points from Rachel Manfredo, a 9-0 run to start, and that's all they needed. As there's Venick driving in on Ducey. Kicks it across, 8 seconds remaining. Far side, Kaylin Settles. Drives on Black, Kaylin Settles. Hands it off in the corner, now it's Benlock. Time expires before the bucket, 57-32 your final score. Lee Supply goes to 1-2 as Dax Thomas State Farm goes to 0-3. Manfredo 17, 12 for London Creech, and on the other side Nikolai with 10 and 9 for Ella Chupka as Lee Supply ends the evening out with an emphatic victory over Dax Thomas State Farm. We appreciate you bearing with us with the early internet issues here from Mark's Court Time, but got that fixed out for the conclusion of this game. Your final score, 57-32, Lee Supply victorious. They go to 1-2 as Dax Thomas State Farm 0-3. On behalf of everyone here with MVI Live, I'm Alex Lyons saying thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow for more boys action right here on MVI Live. Have a great rest of your evening, everybody.